Alright, so I'm not a professional tarot card reader, but I am going to just do this because something's been telling me just to shoot a tarot reading video. So that's what I'm going to do right now. So this reading is for Aries, for the rest of the month of September. So I'm just going to try to make this as quick as possible. Okay, so it's a Celtic cross. So one, the present is Queen of Cups reversed. So this means that there was a lot of fantasy going on, and about people telling you things that were not true, or people wanted you to believe things that were not true, but it was given to you in a way not to hurt your feelings. But apparently you're coming out of this now, and you've basically found out something that was not true, and you're probably very upset about it. But the reason that the wool was pulled over your eyes because the person was not trying to hurt you. Your immediate challenge right now is death. It's actually wait, how do I pull this from here? This is right. This is death reversed. So that means that you're coming out of a situation where you were basically locked down and you were being controlled, and there was a lot of feelings about the unknown going on, but you're coming out of that now. So now that you know what's going on, you're able to basically break the chains, and you have clarity about the situation. So you know what you have to do. It's staring at you right in the face. So right now you're the thing that you're struggling with is the truth. So you need to stop struggling with this truth and accept it for what it is, and you need to start moving forward. In the past, we got the Two of Cups, which basically means that in the past you were you had hopes of coming together with this person, and they gave you a lot of good feelings, and you thought that this was going to be a very good beginning, but and you thought this person was really on your team. They were a great teammate, but what ended up happening was that you know, obviously they didn't want to. There was something that they should have told you, but they didn't, and you're pretty upset that they didn't tell you this, and you found out the way you found out. But especially after you guys met like this and everything started off great, but and it ended like this. So yeah, so Two of Cups basically says that you paired off with somebody who claimed that they were on your team, and you know, this is what happened. So this was a while ago. This is distant past, but more recently, you have the Page of Swords, which basically means that you kind of had a childlike perception of the world, in that your sense of justice was kind of immature, in that you were basically immature in the way that you perceived what was right and wrong. Basically, the things that were right were more to benefit you, not necessarily because they were actually right. You had a way of twisting the truth, or twisting what's right for your benefit, even though you kind of knew what was wrong. You basically twisted it for your benefit, and this is also what kind of led up to the situation that you're in right now, not being totally honest with yourself. So best outcome is the Wheel of Fortune. So this basically says that you're gonna get what you want. There's a lot of changing. There's a lot of things changing right now. The universe is opening up to you. Big answers. You're starting to receive very big answers. Things that you're calling on are starting to come forward, and basically you're going to get what you deserve more so than what you want. You're going to get what you deserve. So this probably is the best outcome for you, especially as an Aries person, because a lot of the things that Aries want are based on their passions and just the immediate situation. So this is basically saying that even though you might not get what you want, you are going to get what you need in this particular situation. Your immediate future, we got the Queen of Wands reversed. which basically means that you trying to remain independent, but you're going to need some help with this. Basically, saying it says you want to do everything by yourself. You want to stand on your own rock, but you're going to need some help with this. And the more you try to do this by yourself, the more you keep trying to bulldoze forward, the more problems you're going to run into. So be careful trying to do this all by yourself, or take the whole mentality that I'm gonna do this by myself, or I'm gonna prove this person, you know, by showing these people I can do it myself. Make sure you work on just building a team. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna need a team. You're gonna need the right team with this. And I know it's probably hard to trust again, especially just dealing with the situation that you're dealing with. But be careful that you're not pushing people away, or just starting arguments with people, you know, that are trying to help you, because you're going to be approached by people that are going to help you. And this is basically saying that you're more than likely you're going to try to push the people away that you need. And we all do this a lot of times. We push away the people we need for the people that we want. But what you learn is that a lot of times the people that you want aren't necessarily the people that you need. And this is basically saying that there's somebody who's basically lingering around that you really need, but you don't want them. So you need to be aware of that. Is that the unexpected help that shows up, make sure that you take it if you can, because this is a warning saying that basically very soon you're going to be approached by people that you don't necessarily want, but these are going to be the exact people that are going to help you. Factors affecting the situation is the Empress. So this is basically saying that even though this is going on, the person that you're getting into this with, they still have love for you, and that they just ultimately did not want to hurt you. So you have to just remember that, and that like you as an Aries, a lot of times you guys blast first, think later. You see what I'm saying? But this whole situation happened because this person did not want to hurt you, and that even though you're probably trying to distance yourself from them or kick up dust, this person still ultimately has love for you. So this may not necessarily be a totally broken situation. You can heal it. You see what I'm saying? Once you get past the emotion. But ultimately, this person still wants to deal with you. But it's going to be up to you whether or not you want to let this person in. You might want to look at, you know what I'm saying, exactly what happened, and say, hey, you know what? Maybe I do. I don't want to cut this person out of my life completely, but sometimes you have to love people from an arm's distance, or you know what I'm saying, keep friends at an arm's distance. And this might be one of those situations that, hey, you may not necessarily want to cut this person off and, you know, altogether. But you definitely want to look at their intent and just know that their intent was not to hurt you, even though it may seem that way. Where are we at? Hopes and fears. 6 of Cups. So we got in this stage here, we have your hopes and fears, basically saying that you're kind of stuck on what used to be, or the possibility of what was supposed to happen. You're like, hey man, this isn't fair. You know, I had a lot of hopes here. I had a lot of you know, this 6 of Cups is about being kind of stuck in the past. So basically this is saying that you want to go back to how things were. You know what I'm saying? And you can't get past, you know, how good things were at one point, and you're not willing to let go. But you know, what's in the past is in the past, and this is basically the Wheel of Fortune earlier was basically telling us this is a time to move forward, because the universe is about to start opening up and giving you what you need. But if you're not ready to let go of the past, you're not going to be able you're not going to be ready to receive it. Your final outcome is the 4 of Swords. 4 of Swords is a card about contemplation and meditating, and basically chilling out. You know what I'm saying? So basically this is going to say that you're being placed in this situation right now because the universe is basically telling you to chill out and take things as they come to you. You've been through a lot, and it's time to just chill out and relax, and let things come to you as they come to you, instead of forcing things to move a certain way. You need to meditate. You need to think. You might want to look at your health. If you're drinking too much, if you're smoking too much, you might want to put these things down and just rest and relax, and just let your body rest and relax. This is basically ultimately what this whole reading is telling you, is that it's time for you just to chill out and relax. So if this resonates with you, leave a comment. You know what I'm saying? I would love to hear it. Like I said, I normally don't give astrology readings, but it's just something new I wanted to try for my channel. So if it works out good, maybe I'll keep doing it. If not, it is what it is. So let me know what you think of the reading, and I'm going to do Gemini next. So subscribe to my channel. Peace.